Grubskin here, and today we're talking about Robocop Cartoons. Yeah, cartoons, because there's actually more than one Robocop cartoon. Hey, right? There's actually the Robocop, the animated series, which came out in 1988, which is actually only a year after the Robocop movie came out in 1987. Yeah, hey. And then there's another Robocop cartoon that came out in 1998, right? Yeah, and it was called Robocop Alpha Commando, right? And we're actually going to be talking about both of these cartoons. Yeah, starting with Robocop the Animated Series, which, like I said, came out the year after Robocop came out in the theaters. We got this Robocop Animated Series, which is actually animated by the same guys that did G.I. Joe and Transformers. And they do a pretty good job, you know, animation's pretty good. But I'm not a big fan of the way Robocop is drawn. You know, these guys did Transformers. Why can't they draw Robocop just a little bit better than that, you know? But, I mean, the animation is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of flat, kind of dry. But, you know, there's these, the criminals are colorful, right? There's these punk guys who are like hanging out in an arcade, playing fucking arcade machines, which, these are weird machines.
Wow! That was almost as good as the real thing!
Man, that dude's crazy. Stupid game!
But then they start destroying the machines, right? They start fucking shit up. Like, what? Why? Why are they destroying the arcade machines? Oh, man. This is some horrible violence, man. This is shocking. This is actually... Ugh. Well, I feel very affected by this, because I love arcade machines. I don't like seeing them getting destroyed. It's fucked up. Right, and then this guy shows up. This guy that looks like Agent Smith, right? He's actually got robot hands, so he can, like, punch through walls and shit. Yeah, he shows up, along with Ed 209. And then 209 starts blowing up fucking arcade machines. Like, stop it, guys. Stop it. Stop fucking those arcade machines up, man. What the fuck? And then the Agent Smith guy with the robot hands, he, like, gives these punks a big case of money. Like, shit. He gives them a shitload of money and tells them to go on some kind of criminal killing spree, right? Yeah. Which they were already doing, you know. They were already going on a, you know, crime spree of destroying shit at the fucking arcade. So he just gave him a case of money to tell him to continue doing what they're already doing? Yeah, but that's what happens. He pays him to go on a crime spree. And, yeah, it's... Yeah. Well, it's bad when the bad guys are actually the more colorful characters, you know. Robocop is actually really bland and kind of boring.
You almost blew the whole operation, Bucket Brain.
I calculated a 99.7% probability of success.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I just think it could have been a lot better, you know. But I mean, it is a kid's cartoon based on an R-rated movie, and Robocop is a really violent movie that's really not good for kids, right? But, you know, on the cartoon show, they tone it down quite a bit. You know, nobody dies in the cartoon show because they're shooting lasers, right? Shooting lasers and shit. But that's like G.I. Joe. In G.I. Joe, they shot lasers too. So, you know, it's kind of like Robocop is in the same universe as G.I. Joe. Sort of. Right? Yeah. But yeah, this show really wasn't very successful and ended up getting canceled. It wasn't even on the air for a fucking year. Right?
Robocop may be a hero for now, but someday I'll show the world what he really is. Just a pile of nuts and bolts.
And then they made Robocop 2 in 1990, right? And then they made Robocop 3 in 1993, and that movie fucking flopped. Oh my god, it's such a terrible movie, and it was a big bomb at the box office, right? But for some reason, the next year, in 1994, they made a Robocop TV show. Yeah, Robocop TV show. Yeah, which, you know, is based on a movie that just flopped at the box office. And really, there wasn't really that much interest in it. And the show flopped, too. After like a year or so, it got canceled. Because nobody really wanted to see a Robocop TV show anyway. But then, like 4 years after that, in 1998, they made Robocop Alpha Commando, which is a brand new fucking cartoon that's much more of a cartoon than the animated series. It's over the top, it's pretty crazy, and I think I kind of like it. Yeah, I mean, it takes place further in the fucking future, and Robocop has been upgraded and rebuilt, and now he's fucking massive, right? He's got these giant fucking arms. It's crazy. And he's got a bunch of extra gadgets now and shit. And you know what? I kind of love this show. I mean, it's kind of dumb, but I kind of love the dumbness, you know? I mean, the intro music is actually just like, Robocop, 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 right?
Robocop! Robocop! Robocop!
Yeah, it just repeats Robocop, Robocop, Robocop.
Robocop! Robocop!
Yeah.
Robocop's riding around on rollerblades and shit like that. Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. I just love this show. It's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Robocop! Robocop!
Oh yeah, I kind of love this cartoon. It's crazy, right? And there's actually a scene in it that takes place in an arcade. Oh my god, I hope they don't destroy some arcade machines. I wouldn't be able to take it. It's this crazy criminal who's taking hostages. And Robocop jumps in classic style, busted through the fucking ceiling, right? The guy tries to shoot him, but that doesn't do any good. Robocop, like, knocks a fucking clown on top of this guy. Yeah, awesome shit.
Game over, creep.
Yeah, and I love it because it's stupid. You know, it's stupid like a cartoon's supposed to be. It takes place in a futuristic world. It is crazy criminals, pretty colorful criminals too. It's neat.
Hey, mistaken nature! What are you gonna do about it?
Activating missile launcher.
Yeah, well, the villains are very colorful on the show. Robocop is still interesting. Yeah, they actually managed to make Robocop interesting because he spends a lot of time thinking about, you know, well, shit, I'm a cyborg. I'm not a man anymore, right? And there's some stuff going on. But they keep it lively, they keep it interesting, and it is a cartoon for kids because, you know, it's action-packed exciting, you know? If you're a fan of the fucking movies, you can catch on to certain shit, but if you're not, you can just enjoy it as futuristic sci-fi action stuff. It's nice. But the Robocop, the animated series, actually ties in more with the Robocop movie, you know? I mean, on the show, his partner is Ann Lewis, which is the same partner he had from the TV show. And in fact, the story about how he died is part of the intro to the show, right? Yeah. And in fact, that's the thing, though. The guys who killed him in the movie, right, are still alive on the animated series, right? And Robocop actually runs into him, right, when he's going after this guy who's stealing some shit in this jet thing. Robocop jumps on the jet, and he sees the guy flying it. That's Clarence. Oh my god, that's the guy who fucking killed me. Ah, right? And then he gets his arm ripped off, and he falls into the ocean, right? And he's all fucked up. And then he starts, you know, they fix him up and shit, but then he starts having these crazy dreams about himself getting killed. Which, this is pretty crazy, you know? That's right out of the fucking movie. Yeah, the Robocop wakes up from the dream, and he's like, hey, I'm gonna go after these guys and fucking kill them, right? Like, I thought I killed those guys in the fucking movie. They're still alive. Gotta go out there and fucking kill them.
When I was hanging onto the supercraft, I saw the face of the criminal. It was Clarence Boddicker.
Boddicker? The man who shot you when you were still...
Human. That's right, Lewis.
Yeah, this episode's actually called Menace of the Mind. And it's rather noteworthy for a couple reasons. I mean, it's the episode where Robocop hunts down his fucking killers. And it's the final episode of the fucking animated series. It's also the introduction of the Ultra Police. Yeah. You know who the fucking Ultra Police are? Well, there's actually a line of action figures called Robocop and the Ultra Police, which are really awesome line of action figures. They got firing paper caps on the back, snap their thing on the back, and they fire paper caps. That's awesome. These figures like explode in your hands. Couldn't sell these toys today, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, these toys are really great. There was even an Ed 209 figure, right? It also had fucking snapping caps on his back. Yeah. And it's crazy. The Ultra Police were actually introduced on the Robocop animated series. Yeah, these guys are great. And they have crazy fucking G.I. Joe names like Ace Jackson, Wheels Wilson, and Birdman Bonds. Right? Yeah, it's really further proof that G.I. Joe kind of is in the same universe as Robocop. You know? Yeah. And I actually kind of think that maybe this was the plan for like the second season of the Robocop animated series, that it would become Robocop and the Ultra Police. And really the line of action figures was supposed to be, you know, tied in with the fucking cartoon show, you know? But the cartoon show got canceled before the action figures ever came out, you know? It's kind of weird. But these really are fucking awesome fucking action figures, yeah. Robocop and the Ultra Police. They're so fucking awesome.
Robo Jailer, run away! You won't catch us!
But the Robo Jailer smashes through their hideout.
You'll be hiding out in prison now.
Figures and vehicles sold separately.
Back for more?
And there were also toys that came out for Robocop Alpha Commando. And those are pretty cool line of toys too.
Robocop's hurt! It's Cyberlab for repairs!
Robocop, reporting for duty.
Cyberlab computer says emergency alarm. Quick, go! We saved it!
Yeah, Robocop toys are fucking badass. Yeah.
Awesome!
Robocop Cyberlab comes with all this.
So there you go. Just wanted to talk a little bit about the Robocop cartoon shows. They're really cool. And I don't know, what do you guys fucking think? Write me a comment down below. And until fucking next time, keep it fucking real.
Robocop, part man, part robot, all cop.
Drop it!
Robocop and the Ultra Police, each sold separately.
Robocop! Oh man, I love that theme song.